Hi there, this is Mr. Dunaway. Welcome to Chapter 6, Section 5. We're going to talk about discounts and markups. You should love this because this is like when you go shopping. Uh, Sometimes things get marked up for a store to sell so that they can make some profit. And sometimes things are discounted because maybe they want to get them out of the store. So they give you a percent of a discount. And we're going to talk about how to calculate that. And it's really pretty simple if you just organize your work like I show you in this video. I think you'll be fine. Well, let's talk about that real quick, the vocabulary that you need to know. The first word is markup. If a store sells an item for more than it pays for it, okay, that's what stores do so that they can make money. That's how they are able to pay their employees and stay open. The amount of increase is called a markup. Okay, so let's say they buy a shirt for $10, they have to maybe sell it for 15 so that they can make some money off of it. So typically what they do is they use a percent. All right, there's a percent of markup or percent of increase to create the selling price. Okay, so we are going to practice calculating some of those problems today. And then the other things that happen if they have an item that they want to get rid of, they give it a discount. And the discount is based on the regular price, and it's when they reduce it or they subtract. Okay, so using a markup, you add to the original price, right? If you're going to mark something up, you add it to the original price. But a discount is subtracted from the original price. All right, and that's really the only difference in the calculating of the two things. If you calculate a markup, you add it to the original price. If you calculated a discount, you subtract it. So let's look and see how simple this is to actually solve here. Here's the first two questions in your notes. It says, find the selling price for each item given the cost and the percent of markup. So they tell you in number one, there's a pair of shoes that costs $30 and they want a 25% markup. Okay, so the first thing we need to identify is what is the price? Well, they give us the price as $30. All right, the price was given right here, $30. So you have to identify that first. Well, what's the original price? The markup is 25%. So it's a 25% markup. So what you need is 25% of 30 because 30 was the price. Now we learned how to calculate that in class by going 0.25 times 30. Oops. And that is equal to 7.5. All right, so that's the markup. Okay, the markup is $7.50. So they're going to add the markup to the price. So the price was 30 plus 750, and that comes out to be $37.50. And that's it. That's that simple. That is the new price after the markup. It started at $30. They marked it up 25%. Simple. All you need to know how to find the percent of a number, which we learned recently using a proportion or an equation, and then you just use that and add it in. If this was a 25% discount, you would have just subtracted at this point right here. Let's look at number two. There's a CD player that costs $45 and there's a 31% markup. Okay, so on your paper, write down price blank markup blank. The price was originally $45. Make sure you're hitting the pause button if I'm going too fast for you, by the way, so you can get everything down and think about it. The markup is 31% of 45. Okay, so 0.31 times 45. If you put that in your calculator, it should come out to be 13.95. All right, that was again 0.31 times 45 is what equals 13.95. So we're just going to add that to the original, all right, price plus the markup. Okay, $45, that was the price. That's supposed to go to there. Plus, we're going to add in $13.95. And that comes out to be, you put that in your calculator, $58.95. So there it is. That's the price after the markup right there. All right, so what I'm going to ask you to do at this point is the next two problems at the bottom of your page there. You've got jeans and guitar, And then you've also got two problems on the back that are both markup questions. I wish these were discounts so we could subtract, but we'll get to that later. Would you pause the video, work out 3, 4, 5, and 6. See if you can do those on your own, and then I will come back with the solutions up for you. All right, so hit pause now and continue the video as soon as you've worked. Take a few minutes, work those out, and come right back. Okay, hopefully you have worked these out on your own. Let's take a look at number 3 and see if you agree with my work right here. I got an answer of $26.40. Check your work and see if that matches what you got. The original price was 22. The markup was 20% of 22. Remember, that's 0.2 times 22. That came out to be $4.40. And then we added that back for the new to create the new price. 22 plus 44. Sorry, $4.40 was $26.40. Number 4, the price was originally $100. The markup is 34% of $100, and then you just add that in to get 134. Okay, there's 3 and 4. If you haven't done the next two questions, please hit pause and go ahead and do that. If you have, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, let's keep going. Here we go with number 5. All right, we had an original price of $36, a markup of 28%. So I calculated the markup. The markup was $10.08. I added that back into the original price, $46.68. Okay, you see we're doing the same thing over and over here, I hope. Just identify the original price of this flash drive was $12 in number 6. The markup was $4.20. And the new price is $16.20 because we just added it back in to that. And we had the answer, $16.20 right there. So what I'm going to do is I need to work through these word problems, and it's probably going to be best if I just do another video for that. So I'm going to stop this one and do a part 2 where I cover the word problems. So I will talk to you in a moment.